Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Nier Reincarnation, let's have a look at my clears of fate boards 51 through 55 of Shadow, the light and dark element. And this is currently the farthest that it goes. So, I've actually beaten all of the fate boards in both types. And then we'll look at a 55 here, and then I'll show 51 through 54, but with no commentary and then sped up. Those are actually all full auto, using poison and burn. That's just to kind of demonstrate stuff that I was talking about in my Fate Boards team building guide, which I will link to below. Once again, I do not care about clearing missions. I only care about clearing quests. But here in 55 against F66X, she will hit us with lots of AoE attacks and then heal herself a bunch. So we want to do damage to outpace her healing. And so here again I have my typical duo of Anniversary F66X and Abstract Akeha, but we're putting in a damage dealer in Anniversary Yuzuki. And there's also a mission here to use a short sword user, so you can fulfill that. Again, not going for missions, but that worked out. And all three of these characters now have Karma. So they all have the 30% cooldown haste. We can look at how much faster these weapon skills are charging as compared to before. But I think that had a big effect on how I was able to get full auto on floors 51 through 54. I heard that the difficulty level went up for this batch of floors, but I didn't feel it at all. I'm going to attribute it to Karma, getting out more skills, more attack breaks, more heals, that kind of thing. More burn and or poison. And then after this fight, I'll show the builds for the three teams that I use. The one here for 55, and then the versus light, and then the versus dark teams. I was able to use the same teams in both the light and dark quests. And then I will be showing kind of a technique which I have not showed much before, but that is to use two weapons with either burn or poison, and then that will just kind of speed up the amount of damage that we do, the set amount of damage. That will be good for outpacing bosses that heal themselves. And the teams are actually kind of holdovers from the previous, because I changed them in order to outpace the healing of the bosses. I tried it again here, and it worked, so yeah, we can look at it. And it actually went very, very smoothly. So I wonder if I should have gone for that earlier. But again, it might come down to the 30% Karma cooldown haste. Oh, and I also show off all of the rewards and materials that I don't need. Stuff that I would get for clearing missions. Yeah, I said before, but if they gave other rewards to clear the missions, then I would be interested in doing them. But as it is now, not interested. So yeah, Fate Boards is kind of a done game mode for me. I could use it to go back and do challenge runs, maybe. But beyond that, no real reason to play it. Just waiting for like new additions to it as time goes on. Kind of like with Recollections of Dusk. But yeah, if I can clear all the future floors as easily as I did here, it's kind of going to be a non-game mode. Just something that I just have to set up and then run for a few minutes. And then I get the rewards, and then I'm done. We'll see if there's anything beyond this, like new game mode. We'll see if there's any game beyond this. But to talk about the equipment, let's see, Yuzuki... I forget what he's using. That might be a new standard pool sword. It's either that or his own. And then Akeha, she's using Anniversary Akeha's greatsword. That has the attack break. And then F66X is using the healing gun that comes with the handouts from the Subjugations SS for Everyone.
Yeah.
And then what I'm doing here is I'm just doing any kind of chains. If I ever get to a point where Yuzuki's character skill and weapon skills are charged at the same time, I want to use the character skill first, so I can use weapon skills after, and then charge up the character skill faster. Because, yeah, it's just kind of a damage race. Okay, almost get F66X down there, but she'll heal herself. I saw one Mega Whale beat this boss using poison and burn, and I was like, no thanks. And I also saw people comboing her down even before her first heal. That also, I don't know, just going for this method here. We got the new season of Subjugations while we're talking about updates. I just did the auto build and auto battle and then got SSS1 for all of them. And I'm going to leave it at that. I looked through my my account, you know, looked at who can get karma, because if I can, I want to get all the main attackers, you know, karma'd up with the cooldown haste. And I also want to get Summer Gale, so that's my excuse for not playing it for now. When I get all that stuff, maybe I will put in the effort then, but even then, maybe not. But yeah, 3rd anniversary is coming up. I've heard people saying that they are hoping or expecting for a new game mode. Either some kind of new thing to Subjugations, or maybe something beyond Fate boards, like I'm thinking. Okay, got the boss down here to 25% again. Oh, I should make a video doing the predictions for the upcoming Christmas and anniversary costumes. I'm assuming they're going to have new Christmas costumes. Anniversary, that's totally up in the air. But that would be worth a look. Okay, let's see if we can get her before she heals. Oh, and then in floors, I think 53 and 54. Got her. I lose one of my characters before the end, but since I had 2 sources of set damage, I was still able to beat it. That used to be kind of a concern with previous clears. Okay, got the all missions clear there. Alright, so that's 55 done. Let's get the gems. I am back to pulling the healer banner because I want to get that defense scale damage greatsword. Alright, claim the rewards that I don't care about. Let's check the rest. Adamant, I got 400. These guys I got 60. Books I got 115. And 400 there again. So yeah, don't need any of that stuff. 0 motivation to do more missions on this area. Oh, but here's my build. Just using a bunch of cooldown haste stuff as sub-weapons. And as much as possible doing the proficient weapons. Okay, now let's look at versus Dark. We're getting the damage from both the Water Spear and the Fire Greatsword, and then more cooldown haste stuff on the sub weapons. And then versus Light. Here we're getting 2 types of poison from the Water Spear and the 3-star gun, and lots of cooldown haste. And yeah, I was worried that I was not going to have enough like attack breaks or healing, but with the faster cooldown haste, I was able to get out enough and then just full auto these remaining battles. Okay, that'll do it for the commentary. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.